Hey, Brian Douglas here. This week's blog is about how to protect assets from creditors. So it's a very popular topic. It's a conversation I have with a lot of people because life is funny and strange things happen and, accidents happen, for lack of a better term. And then people are, then they call me, they're concerned, like something happened, their kid got in a car accident or whatever it might be. And they want to make sure that they're not going to lose everything, because that becomes a very real possibility. And it's a very scary thing. Everything you've worked for in your whole life could be gone just like that. So there's a number of ways you can protect your assets from creditors. Of course, a trust is a great way to do that. A trust is one of the best vehicles you can possibly have, and you can set up an asset protection trust, put all of your assets into the trust, and then creditors can't get into it. It's nearly impossible for that to happen. Of course, like everything, there's exceptions to the rules, but starting with an asset protection trust, you're in great shape. There's other things you can do, like your homestead. You'll have a homestead exemption that allows you to protect some of the equity in your home, no matter how much equity you have, that nobody can touch. Creditors can't touch it, not even a bankruptcy court can touch it. So if you lose everything, you're still entitled to protect that and save that equity through the homestead exemption. Retirement accounts and IRAs and life insurance and annuities, they have special protections under the laws, and they have asset protection built in as well. So even if you get hit with a big lawsuit, if you have your money in a 401k, you can probably protect it that way by strategically putting it into these various vehicles. And of course, like something like a business, if you're going to do commercial activity or set up a business, you want to form an entity to protect you from that, because the rule really is, if the business has a liability, then the creditors have to go after the business, right? So they can't, if you have all of your other assets over here, but the liability lies with the business, that's where they've got to go, and that's where they've got to start, and hopefully that's where it ends. So you would contain any liability to the business itself, and it wouldn't, reach over to you out here. So if you have questions or want to learn more about protecting assets from creditors, check out this week's blog. There's a lot more information in there. Of course, we're always here to help, so if you want to reach out, glad to talk with you about any situation you have or concerns or strategies you want to employ for you and your family. And that's all we've got for this week. We'll see you next week.